I'm Kristen Branscum, Commissioner of Tourism for the state of Kentucky. I received my master's degrees at the University of Kentucky in 2001 and 2002. I sell Kentucky. I sell everything about Kentucky, whether it's an area of the state, whether it's a specific destination. What sells Kentucky to the world is just our hospitality and just that, Kentucky-ness that we all have. And so that's my job, is I get to sell my home state, and it's the best job ever. So lately, we've had a couple of big projects. We just landed Top Chef season 16 for the state of Kentucky. So we wrapped that filming in summer, which was, it's going to be fantastic for Kentucky. We're very excited about that.
Welcome to Louisville, Kentucky.
Top Chef is highly sought after, and there were big destinations, big states, big cities, that we were vying for. And it was always a matter of we had to be at the top of our game, no pun intended, at all times. But what is so great, again, going back to what makes Kentucky fantastic, is that, Lexington, Louisville, Lake Cumberland, everywhere we went in the state, everybody pitched in and just got it done. Tourism basically comes down to economic development. What we want to do is get people outside of the state into Kentucky to spend their time and their money in Kentucky and leave having a great time, going back and telling all their friends, and then they bring their friends here. And with Top Chef, we wanted to swing big. Top Chef has a demographic and an audience that, with a marketing budget, you usually can't pay for. We would have to spend our budget for many years to come to get their audience. So we took a big swing riding the bourbon wave and the culinary wave that we're experiencing in the state with some great chefs and great restaurants and our local food. We pitched it, we brought them here, and we had an incredible week. Kind of going all throughout Kentucky. We were here at Keeneland, and they got to experience all that Keeneland's about and have a great meal at Keeneland. And the timing was right, the stars aligned, and they chose Kentucky. I think non-Kentuckians are going to go, I had no clue. I had no clue that Kentucky had this, or you could do this in Kentucky, and I want to go there, which is the main goal of it. And I think Kentuckians, and from what I've seen, just a couple of the clips or being on set, I think it's going to be an enormous amount of pride that we have in our state. Kentucky's up there on the international stage for everyone to see, and, that show is an open invitation to the world to come see us.
Welcome to Top Chef Kentucky.
I'm very proud to be an alumnus of UK. I think we're all proud when we wear our UK gear out and, just from the competitive standpoint. But I'm proud to have received a degree and gone through a program that really pushed me. And I know that I got the best degree that I could out of both of my programs. And it really set me up for success. It really taught me that I don't want to say to have somewhat of a swagger about what you're selling, but just believe in your product. And so that's what really taught me, and through my classes, my sports management classes, really just owning it, believing it, and selling it. And I'm very blessed to say that every day I've gone to work, it's never been work. For 14 years since I've graduated, I've never gone to work. And I think that's the key. Again, my dad says I have more degrees than a compass. So, I have a bachelor's, I have 2 masters, but, I figured out what my passion is and what I love, and I wouldn't change a bit of it.